That's good.
Lots going on in our world today. There's been the invasion of Venezuela, now the attacks against Iran. A lot of thought going on, a lot of political verbiage going on. And I just want to say that in both of those countries, there are people in prison who've been tortured, brutalized, some even were murdered in those facilities. And hopefully, by the grace of God, those facilities will be emptied. I think our big concern as believers should be not just the politics, and there's nothing wrong with you having a political opinion. So don't let people keep you from expressing your political opinion. But my concern right now is that we realize people are suffering and that the people that have been oppressed and have been jailed or have been had to keep their mouths shut, the women that have had to live in utter slavery because of Islamic law. I think we should be thinking about those people. We should be praying for those people. We should be asking God, Lord, is there anything I can do to help those people? Because they have suffered so much. You may not realize it, but there's a big evangelical church in Iran, and it's home churches. Of course, you couldn't openly have a church in Iran, but there are many, many, many home churches going on in Iran, many of them led by women. These are people that are courageous, because if they were caught, they would be severely punished, persecuted, maybe imprisoned, certainly beaten, and their lives would be disrupted. So let's be concerned for these people. Let's be in prayer for them. Let's not only focus on the devastating thing that Israel and the United States is doing against the regime, but let's remember the people that live there and pray for them and ask God to let this be a moment of liberation for them, a moment of new freedom coming to them, and that God would help them to not get entangled again in something devastating like they've lived in the last 40 years, but they would have the wisdom to bring their country into great liberty, great freedom, and especially freedom of religion. So let's think about these people. Let's pray for them. If you know someone there, specifically pray for them, and let the blessing of the Lord be upon those people in their new environment.